We the realest, that's a promise. If you're ready to be honest, pull upon us. You know we ain't young, we've been through it. So come and take a seat, get comfortable. Wanna share your world, you can trust your girls. We just tryna hear your truth. If you wanna talk about it, let's talk about it. There's a seat reserved for you. So say what you want, ain't no right or wrong. It's your vibe, you choose. If you wanna talk about it, let's talk about it. There's a seat reserved for you, yeah.
Welcome to The Reserved Seat, the show where we engage in lively and unfiltered discussions with other movers and shakers, exploring the intricacies of their respective journeys.
Each episode will hopefully make you laugh whilst leaving you with a fresh perspective on your faves. So grab a drink, grab a seat, get comfortable.
Now you're probably wondering, who are these people? What qualifies them to even talk to you? Well,
This woman sitting across from me is a singer-songwriter who entered the music industry at just 13 years old in 2009 with her debut performance of Mama Said on BBC One Strictly Come Dancing. She quickly gained recognition as a soul artist and signed to Lioness at Island Records, a label created by her godmother, Amy Winehouse, and released her first album, Introducing Dionne, which entered the UK Top 40. Her second album, Good for the Soul, earned her a MOBO nomination for Best R&B Soul Act and led to her supporting acts like Bruno Mars and Florence and the Machine on tour in South America and Europe. In 2020, she independently released new music, including the singles Bad Intentions and Silly Love, with her MTV documentary following, titled Amy Winehouse and Me, Dionne's Story, which aired in 2021 to over 180 countries, with rave reviews. With new music set to be released in 2025, she is excited to embrace this next chapter in her career, where she plans to fully showcase her maturity with her soulful artistry.
I like that. I need you to write my bios all the time. This little lady in front of me's journey started in her birthplace of Freetown, Sierra Leone, into a family with rich musical roots. After coming to the UK at the age of 8, she found herself in the vibrant musical environment of South East London. It was in that musical hub where she met MNEK, who would become her bestie and long-term collaborator. By the age of 16, KABBA's talent caught the attention of the big bosses in the music industry, leading to her first record deal with Universal. At 18, KABBA hit a major milestone where she reached number 1 for 2 weeks on the UK Top 40 charts for Need You 100% with Duke Dumont, under her former artist name AME, which, by the way, not only did she sing, but also co-wrote and, this is a big slay by the way, also earned her a Grammy nomination. After dropping the stage name AME to embrace her Sierra Leonean roots and being true to her authentic self, KABBA went even deeper into her writer bag by co-writing I Wish and Mane Norte's Worth My While featuring Ira Starr, Tiana Major 9 and Stork Ashley. In 2020, KABBA played a pivotal role in shaping girl group Flow's sound. She contributed as a songwriter and a vocal producer for Immature, which, by the way, is still my favourite to this day, Feature Me, Summertime, and their single Walk Like This, just to name a few. Yes, friend. Okay. You know. No little flexes, only major.
So, we've just given them our individual life stories, but girl, how do we actually know each other? Some say it was a session.
Some say it was over a milkshake at Mel's Drive-In in LA.
Some say it was Friday download.
And some say it was a fashion week party in London.
The gag is, though, we can't remember.
No, we literally can't remember. Like, all of them could be correct, because I don't know which one it is. Either way, I know I was there with her at one point. I just don't know which one was first. What we do know is, though, that we've been friends for 10 years. 10 years deep, babes.
Yeah.
Another 10 to come.
Stuck with me.
Locked in.
Much like glue.
Woo!
Okay, you know what time it is. Time for a drinky drink.
Oh, it is. It is.
Clink, clink.
So, babe, are you ready to dig a little deeper then?
Let's do it. Let's go deep. Okay. Well, I say let's go deep, but then the first question's silly.
Oh, God, okay.
The first question's so silly. Okay, no, you go first.
Okay, my question's deep.
Oh, shoot.
Well, it's not deep, but it's like, I love it.
Okay.
So, at Sedge Hill, which is the school that you attended,
Oh, God.
you had a teacher called Mr. Gilbert.
Yes.
A big supporter of you.
Yes.
A big supporter of her talent. which ultimately led to you getting signed. How important is it to have someone backing you at such a young age?
Incredibly important, especially because it was a public school. We were a performing arts school, which just meant that we had choir. And yeah, we did competitions, you know, nationally. We performed at the Royal Albert Hall, which for me as a kid was lit.
Yeah.
I absolutely did a solo because it's me.
Why not? What did you sing?
Oh my God, I forget. One of the competition, I definitely sung Justin Timberlake's. Justin Timberlake. What's the song called? Cry Me a River.
Oh wow, that's very you.
It's very
If
me.
it was gonna be any song, I can just imagine you back then.
Yeah, it was Cry Me a River, and it was a fool. It was a fool. I sounded awful. It's so funny. I look at the videos now and I'm like, oh, I thought I devoured, but there was a lot
Of crumbs.
There was a lot of crumbs. In the clip. Quite a few articles of food left. But yeah, no, it's so incredibly important. I always say that Andy Gilbert is one of the reasons I'm in music, because yeah, he absolutely didn't need to, mind you. He could have just come and done his job and kept it pushing. But yeah, he championed us like very massively.
I think that it's good to hear as well, to show people actually, you know, you don't have to go to a certain type of school and pay X amount of money. Do you know what I mean? To be able to be seen or not.
Exactly.
So I think to be able to like have someone champion you from that young is cute.
Okay. If either of your cats could talk.
Can you see what we're working with here? My question is deep, insightful, maybe even educational to some people watching who want to, you know, get into music. And she's talking about my cats, who are the love of my life, by the way.
This is it. I know this. There hasn't been a single conversation since I've known Dion where she hasn't been yelling at her cats haven't been tormenting her in some way, or she's hugging on them or loving on them. So, if either of your cats could talk, which do you think would have the most embarrassing secret and why?
Oh my God.
Is there one that's always really naughty?
There is. I've got one called Shadow. Shadow I got at like 7 months old, and he was an outdoor cat. He's now an indoor cat.
Okay, he was for the streets.
He was for the streets.
Hey.
And he's probably got babies all over the gaff. I know. I know it.
Not a whatless father.
Unfortunate.
Oh dear.
But I love him.
Right, so from Shadow to something actually deep, or a bit deeper. Okay. Have you ever struggled with self-doubt on your journey? How did you overcome it?
Oof. Yeah, I think so. I think definitely musically, and probably just, you know, I started so young at 13, so I'm 28 now, just as a woman, and experiencing going from a girl to a teenager to an early, you know what I mean, adult to, I was saying old adult, but I'm not even 30
not old
yet.
adult.
Yeah, you're always like struggling in certain things. Just musically, I think for sure, there was a point where, you know, I took a break from music and I was like, is it done for me? You know what I mean? Sometimes when you're, I hate using this, but a child star, quote unquote, it's hard for people to see you as an adult.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And they want to kind of always look at you. I still get it to this day. People will be like, oh, how old are you? Like 14, 15 now? And I'm like, girl, bye. Like, you know I ain't. You know what I mean? But then also on a personal level, just, yeah, doubting yourself sometimes. You know what I mean? Am I good enough? Aesthetically, does it work?
Real.
You know what I mean? Like, everything's changed so much. If you look at even 5 years ago, what was in fashion and what wasn't in fashion. You know what I mean? When I was like 13, being very like thin, that heroin chic was like in fashion.
Not heroin chic.
Heroin chic.
God damn.
You know what I mean? It was like,
I do.
That was the fashion, like as being as flat, your belly being as flat as anything. Now it's like okay to be curvy. It's okay to, you know what I mean, embrace your natural features as well. But yeah, so I think definitely I'd be lying if I said no.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. How did you overcome it?
How did I overcome it? That's a really good question. I don't think I actually know the answer. I surrounded myself with good people, like-minded people. So probably just from being around people that are accepting of me regardless. Yeah. I think that's how you kind of overcome it. You know what I mean? I think if you're with people that don't make you feel better about yourself in their presence or whatever, or don't even. I'm not the kind of person that you need to tell me I'm this or you need to tell me I'm that for me to make myself feel good. But you can tell from just being with a certain person, it makes you feel better.
Absolutely. Yeah, we have a lot of similarities in our stories.
Definitely.
Sure, which helps.
No, 100%. And it's good to actually have a friend, an actual friend, that's in the industry that you can have these conversations with.
For sure.
Or just sit there in silence and not even have to, it's never like a transactional friendship.
Yes.
Which I feel like sometimes in the industry, you sometimes get told you have to be friends with this person because this person will help you here. And it's nice to actually have a friendship based on friendship.
That's not for a look.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly. Well, mine is actually something that I don't think I've ever asked you.
Okay.
And it's not deep at all. But like, just generally, I always think, what would it be? So, what would you do if music wasn't around in your life at all?
Oh, shit. If music wasn't in my life at all.
Yeah.
As in just was not an option for me to be a musician.
Yeah.
I think if music wasn't a part of my life, I probably would do something creative. I'm a very creative person. The fact that we're doing this show, whether it be something in entertainment, I'm not sure, but it would be something in the creative world.
Do you know what I think you could do and you'd ace it?
Hit me.
So KABBA is a little historian. She loves history.
Yes, I do.
So you know what's that show on CBC, Horrible History? I feel like you'd be one of those people. Still be entertainment, but it would be some form of like, you know what I mean? You could have a little historian.
You do know that I wanted to be a history teacher.
I do know.
At some point, yeah.
I do know that.
And then I was like, no. No, write songs, teach history. I'm going to write some tunes, I reckon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe you can like write songs about history.
Yes, but I would love Horrible Histories because it is a combination of those two
really
things.
Horrible Histories was a vibe. I'm not going to lie.
Absolutely a vibe.
I feel like I was slightly too old for it, but I still would turn it on and
For sure.
just have a little watch
For
about
sure.
the plague.
Okay. Ready for my second one?
Okay, go.
So, Amy Winehouse signed you.
Yeah.
Which I feel like is something a lot of people would proudly showcase, but not only showcase, but also kind of flex. And it would be a consistent flex. As long as I've known you, it's always been very important for you to forge your own path away from your godmother's celebrity. Explain why.
I mean, for me, it's always been a double-edged sword. It's been a great thing because I'd be lying to you if I said I haven't had an easier route into the industry than the average person that comes up. Do you know what I mean? By having the association there, it did open many doors. So yes, I kind of had a bit of a silver spoon in my mouth, I guess. With that being said, though, I feel like sometimes your talent comes secondary to that. And sometimes I do think, I'm like, I wish I just never said anything. You know? And for me, there was a point in my career where it was starting to become a second thing. People were actually looking at me, and then unfortunately she passed away, so it kind of reignited the Amy connection. But yeah, I feel like now it's such a different, it's like a lifetime ago. You know what I mean? Sometimes I forget things, and sometimes I'll even watch something back of myself and I'm like, oh my God, I don't even recognize her.
You were so young.
Exactly. But I always said it's sometimes like a woman with going out with a very successful man, but she's successful in her own right too. But because her husband's also successful, it's just she's the wife of yeah. And sometimes it's like, no, I do have my own thing going on too. You know what I mean? But that comes with time. Yeah. And I think if I let that defeat me, I wouldn't be sat here with you. Exactly. Yeah. And it doesn't define me. Do you know what I mean? It's a part of me, but it's not me.
Absolutely. Karen. So, I've got a little folder here.
Talk to me.
And in this little folder, we've got...
Oh, Lord.
some very, very compromising images of us.
Compromising how?
Compromising in that we thought we ate.
Oh, Lord.
And we just didn't.
Oh, Lord.
This is the part of the pitfalls of starting very young, is that, of course, we had, 16-year-old eyes, and we were going to Fashion Week. And yeah, we thought we were really dressed.
No, we thought we were that girl.
we thought we were dressed.
And the worst thing is we both probably turned up and saw each other and went,
yes!
You look good.
So, we're going to rate our looks from back then, okay? You ready?
Okay.
Let me find it. Let me find.
Oh no.
Let me find it. Okay. Are you ready to rate?
Oh no.
What should we rate out of? Do you reckon?
Okay, 10 like top tier.
Yeah. Okay.
1 is in the gutter.
With that being said, rate this out of 10.
Oh Lord. There's so much going on here. It's a joke. Oh my gosh. No.
Is Botanical
Not
Bonanza.
Oh my God, Botanical Bonanza. No, Kabba. What were we thinking?
Girl, we look a fool.
No, I don't know, from the like flipping dip dye hair to the... Do you know the worst thing is, and this is so peak, I still own those shoes.
No.
So I know this look is disgusting and I still own those shoes.
To be fair, they're just a strappy.
Yeah, but they're like half a size too big. So why have I got them? Oh no.
So, okay, give me your full breakdown of why it's terrible and then give us a rating.
Okay, so from the flipping Hawaiian tropics flower in the hair to the long bloody earrings to the little hint of red in your lips to match the shoes to the bags. No, I'm sorry, this whole look is atrocious. I don't know what I was thinking.
Literally, I'm lost for words, babe. I'm lost for words because what in the tomfoolery, the hair, first of all, the edges, God bless, they were thin. God bless.
That was a time though.
It was a time for thin edges.
I would have liked to have had edges.
If there were ever a time for thin edges, it was that time. The thing that really does me in with this picture is we look like pharmacists. We look like pharmacists who did not get the qualification to be pharmacists. You know what I mean? It's just so terrible. I'm 5'1". I have no business in anything trench shaped.
No, it's drowning you.
It is swallowing me whole.
Nah.
The expression on my face, I said, what is that?
It's crazy. And the thing is, like, why is that flower being held there? Like, we've just married each other and someone's like, can you put the bouquet a little bit close up? No,
You wanna see another angle of the tomfoolery?
Oh no. I hate this one so much.
This one
I hate this one
cracks
so
me up. There's
much.
something about this angle that's funnier for some reason. Why?
No, I know I felt uncomfortable. Like, I'm looking at myself and I'm like, you feel uncomfortable. Like, why are those jeans literally pushing? It's peak.
I feel like I used to be obsessed with these shoes.
They're very 2010, 2011.
Yeah.
Like, the girlies were eating up a good,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? A colourful shoe.
A colour block
Yeah.
heel. I know
Oh.
that's right. It's just, my thing is, why is there a hump where my middle parting? Why?
No, it's weave time.
It was weird.
It was, you know, I'm young. Because let me tell you, these girls these days, they are...
Y'all be advanced. You guys have got the 360 HD laces.
It's crazy.
Like,
The only way I would see the 360 wig was like...
if I spun my wig around, that was the only way.
Literally.
There was nothing else to do but just get the pack hair.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And
Yep.
absolutely, if you could dip dye it, you were laughing.
Oh, yeah.
You
But
were
I
laughing.
literally looked like I dipped and it died.
Yeah.
It literally died. Oh my
Passed away upon dipping. Yeah. So with all of that being said, rate the look.
No, it's a... You know what? It's a 5 for me.
Okay.
That's just me being nice because
Yeah.
it's the first one.
Okay.
But
all right.
no, I still can't, like, yeah. Like, it's peak. I literally, like, I look like I'm storing food in my mouth. Like, my cheeks are so big.
She's about to hibernate. She's just got to store a couple nuts.
It
for
was
the
it was
winter.
coming to the end of summer. So, you know, I was like, oh, it's about to get cold.
Okay, I think I would rate this joke thing of an outfit like a 3. Based on the trench alone, a 3.
Okay, no, let's go for 4. Because I wanted to
4.
go for 4. You
Did
said
you?
3.
Okay,
we'll
4
meet in
then.
the middle.
4.
A 4.
Okay, a 4 flop. What would you rate this?
Oh, Lord. No, the funny thing is, you legit look like you just went to, you know what I mean? It's like an after staff party and it's like, Hey guys.
Oh.
No, this is, I don't know what was going on. And the worst thing is, again, I still own that skirt. I've got to like let go of this stuff. That's peak.
This has got to be, for me, one of the worst fits I've ever put together in my life. Because why have I got a floral shirt with ripped pants, with a belt that I didn't need, mind you? They were like jeggings.
No.
Who puts a belt on jeggings?
You said, let me give waist.
And then I had the cheek to tie the top up. And then the boots.
No, it's definitely giving spring, summer, and winter.
No, not all the seasons in one.
You
fit.
said I'm gonna wear them.
This is terrible. And then of course
It's like
Elite.
I'm at something that I need to promote the alcohol.
It looks like we were given very different invites.
I legit was gonna say I don't know what I'm at. I'm at something that is just not on the same attire as what you need to be on.
We were it was different codes for sure.
What the worst thing is, this was meant to be an elevation from the last one.
We went from that to this.
I feel like that's worse.
We were too grown to be doing this.
No,
We can't even excuse this with age. We were absolutely grown.
no, we were too grown. And it's terrible that I remember that night vividly.
You know, people have like eyebrow blindness and wig blindness. Just maybe like clothing blindness has to be joined to that too.
Yeah.
Because this is a 4. For me, that's a 2. This is terrible.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a 2. It's a 2. It's a firm 2.
Okay. Right. Swiftly moving on to the last image. Oh.
No, see, this is cute. This is cute. Do you know what I have to say? I know I didn't style myself. I didn't style myself. However, that's why I think it kind of looks nice.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. We kind of like unintentionally matched too. Like
We
got
did.
it's a monochrome thing going on. I've got the black dress on, you got the black shoes, you got the white dress, and I've kind of got like the Addams Family shoes on. But like, yeah, I'm not
all the way
my
mad.
hair and my makeup.
Okay.
I could have ate that
Yeah.
if my hair and makeup was different. You know what I mean?
I hear you.
And I think you look cute. Like for the time, come on.
I think it's cute. This isn't too terrible. My thing is I just look like the first lady of a church. That's my only slight problem, is that I look like the deacon's wife for some reason. Why I look like it?
No, the deacon's wife. Oh my God.
I literally look like I'm going to service.
No, it's true.
And
It's
again,
true.
I have to keep pointing out, I am 5'1". So these jackets and then the pouch. I remember the pouch was probably as big as this. I was walking around holding something as big as this.
No, do you know what? Like,
But it was cute.
It was
wasn't
cute.
too bad.
it was cute. I feel like compared to the other two, this is definitely like a step up. Again, what is more hilarious is the fact that from photo 2 to this one, this was before photo 2.
This was before.
So there was a time when it was like, we could be transitioning
Yeah.
into like a good fashion sense, and we took 10 steps back.
Yeah.
No, it's intense. It's very intense. I don't know what this like colourful lip is all about.
I don't know why we went for red and whatever colour lip you're having. Like, it was just too much.
I look like I need to breathe. Why are my shoulders so high? Like, I look like I need to take a deep breath and relax.
But I think, oh, look, we're holding hands.
This was like, I feel like this was almost like early stages of our friendship.
Yes, it was. It was our first fashion week, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
for that alone, I'm going to give that a 7.
I was going to say 7. This gets a 7 from me too.
It does. That's, yeah.
Let's try and do better.
We will do better.
This section is called And I Quote. And I am going to read out a series of quotes. 2 of them will be things you actually said.
Okay.
And 1 of them will be like a bit of a red herring.
Okay.
So let's see if you can guess some of the things that you've been saying, girl. Okay, this is actually, this is great. So, first one, maybe a little nighttime prayer will work. Second one, this, because why would you act so stush to speak to someone? And the third one, now why would she say that?
Oh, that's hard.
Which one of those 2 did you actually say?
That's hard because I feel like I would have said all of them. Okay, I think I said the first one.
Yep.
I can't remember why I said that. What was that one?
Maybe a little nighttime prayer will work.
Maybe a little nighttime. Okay, yeah, I know exactly what I said that
the
to.
context.
That's 100% me.
Yeah.
The second one, now why would she say that? That I feel like that's something I would say. I'm gonna go. I said that. I think the last one I didn't say.
You said the last one and you didn't say that.
Really?
Yeah.
What was that last one?
Because why are you acting so stush to speak? I'll give you the context off camera.
Oh God.
But yeah, okay. So you've got. What? How many of those did you get right? One.
Yeah.
Okay, period, friend.
Okay. Oh Lord, I don't know who I said that about, but I'm sure that can fit many different people. Okay, so mine for you. I've got 2 truths and a lie.
Oh.
So, Janet Jackson, that's the tweet. The second one is, this face is going to be everywhere. When you wake up, in your newspaper, on your toothpaste. The next one is, me and my friends got pushed into a mosh pit and it was hell. Sweaty men and my weave was covered in beer. Which one of those is a lie?
Wait, what's the first one again?
Janet Jackson, now that's the tweet.
Now you know I'm a Janet stan. That's my girl. So that absolutely could have been something I tweeted. The beer mosh pit thing. I feel like that's true. And then what was the other one?
This face is going to be everywhere. When you wake up, in your newspaper, on your toothpaste. Or your toothpath.
I feel like I also said that. Because I remember that when I used to go by AME, I think someone in my team found a toothpaste that said AME on it.
Oh, really?
I think so. Now I feel like I'm trapping myself a bit.
I'm not saying nothing.
Okay, so I think it's... Damn, but I obviously would have said that about Janet. Ooh, okay. So I think the mosh pit for sure.
Is true.
I think that's true.
Okay.
And I think I'll be everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what? When I saw this, I was like, that's such a her thing. Knowing you back then and knowing when you said that as well, because this was the AME days. And I was like, no way did she say this in an interview. Only Amy would say that in an interview. I was like, that is hilarious on a toothpaste.
Because I genuinely remember it was like a mini toothpaste and they were like, oh, it says AME. And we were like, cool. So now I'll be on toothpaste as well as newspapers and other things.
That's hilarious.
So silly.
That's so
young.
funny. No, that was good.
This little game that we're about to play is called Memes and Melodies.
Okay.
I'm going to show you 2 memes.
Yeah.
What song, rap song, or lyric, what comes to mind when you see these memes? Okay. Are you ready?
I don't know.
Because also, I guess I should preface this by saying that all my friends know that I'm queen of memes.
Oh, yeah.
I've got a folder, 500 plus memes.
Oh, Lord.
He is stressed
to
capacity.
Stressed.
Yeah.
Man. For me, it's given Usher Confessions Part 2. At this point, I got caught. I'm going to have a real big drag of my cigarette. And then I'm just going to admit everything. Because,
all 500 cigarettes,
you know what I mean?
At
this point.
Yeah. Yeah, Confessions is a really good one to
Let me just confess to this.
Yeah.
It's got to be that.
This ain't about my career.
Exactly.
This ain't about my life. It's about us.
Yeah.
Yeah, real.
It's got to be that.
Yeah, I hear it.
Okay. And this is your one. What do you see?
Oh,
or what do you hear?
Ooh, what do I hear? She said...
Do you know what? No, go on. I want to know what you hear.
This is going to be the most random one.
Go on.
But I'm sorry. We are the cheeky girls. We are the cheeky girls. You are the cheeky boys.
It's so true.
You are the cheeky.
No,
That's
so
that's
true.
what I hear when I see that.
No, that's so dumb. That's so dumb. But it's so true.
You know what I mean?
It's one of those songs where you're like, yeah, we are.
Don't be shy. Touch my bum.
No, it's so true. I also hear I've been a nasty
nasty, I've been a nasty.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah.
When
Is somebody gonna match my freak for true?
100%.
Yeah.
It's like, you know when it's like, I'm not a nasty girl, and then you're like, am I? No, for sure. That's
Love it.
hilarious.
Okay, look at how we devoured that.
So there's always some piping hot tea on X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it. So each week we are going to pick one and we're going to discuss it.
Yes, we are. And it doesn't always have to be deep. Sometimes it's just about the banter. So, did you see that tweet that said, life be whooping your ass and we just do our makeup and go have a drink? Real?
No, because why is that so real?
True.
What, like...
I just found it incredibly relatable.
No, it
because
is.
That's exactly what happens, right? It's like depression, anxiety, worried about our careers, life literally knocking us over.
Yeah.
And then we're like, or me and you will call each other and be like, lunch?
Yeah. I'm stressed.
Din
Want lunch?
Yeah, din dins. Should we? I just feel like getting dressed up and getting cute. Like, let's go out.
Yeah. It's like, what was that reason? We're getting dressed up and it's like, there's no reason. It's just...
We just feel like getting cute.
100%. I think
Because
that's
life is beating us up. Yeah, I just thought that was incredibly real. So shout out to the person that tweeted that. Your name will come up now. Shout out to you because real as hell, honestly.
Yeah. And I think anyone can relate to that.
I think so.
Or anyone that wears makeup.
Yeah, anyone that, has to get ready and to go have a drink.
Right, exactly. But no, that's true. It is definitely true. I feel like we do it so much. Okay, so this next section is called Tune of the Week. And basically, if you haven't guessed already, because it's in the title, we are going to pick a tune each every week. And at the end of the series, we'll basically put a little, playlist together for you guys to listen to of our favourite tunes of the week.
And our guests' favourite tunes too.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So talk to me, darling. What's yours?
I think my favourite tune of the week is Valiant, Dance Check.
And why?
And it's because I heard it at a party.
You did?
I heard it at a party and it was cute guys at a party.
Oh, yeah?
And I don't know, I feel like it reminds me of that specific moment now, but also it's a banger.
Yeah, no, it is. It is.
Oh my God, it's such a banger. So yeah.
I think it's good for a party, the kind of, I know the vibes.
And like a good gym, if anything that's like high intensity, if you're like going for a power walk or at the gym,
I
so
agree.
that's
a
it
good
for me.
pick.
How about you?
Mine, I feel like it's a bit of a cop-out, but it's a great song, so I'm going to pick it anyway, and I feel like a lot of people also love it. Tommy Richmond's Devil Is a Lie. It gives me Pharrell, Neptunes, you know what I mean? And it also gives me like that Nelly, I don't know, that kind of southern country, you know what I mean?
When he was in his Birkin
bag.
Oh,
100%.
Hit after
he said,
hit.
it's getting hot in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So no, I like that. And we're both people that we definitely love stuff that is old.
Absolutely.
So yeah, I think that's mine. With that being said, thank you guys for tuning in.
Yeah, we're excited for you guys to see who we have in our reserved seat every single week.
Retweet.
Exactly
like she said.
Thank you. Bye.
Say what you